You bow all the time. It's polite to bow. You know, you say I'm sorry and like thank you very much, like almost too much. Like I will go up to you and I'll be like, "Domo sumimasen," like thank you, sorry, I'm like being a disturbance kind of deal. It's like you say that like when you talk to someone, like especially when you don't know them, like, and when you say goodbye, you're like, I'm being rude, like see, like, you know, it's like way weird. Like you bow and you show way more respect for people, especially if they're older or like kind of your superior. You like are supposed to show respect to them, so you like, you know, use a different type of speaking tone, like words and stuff. So it's like, you know, will you honorifically like allow me to receive of you reading this book? Like that's kind of how you would say stuff. So it might seem confusing, but like it's pretty, once you understand Japanese, it works its way out. Oh, you sit, most people don't have chairs in their houses, so you will when you get into their house, if they let you in, they have like what's called a genkan, which is basically an entryway and a lowered entryway. Or more of their houses like raised, but their door and then their genkan is at the same level. So you get in and you make sure you don't point your butt at the person. You take your shoes off and then you flip them around. You like put them nice and like next to each other, like side by side. You flip them around and then you like say, I'm being a disturbance, like sorry, I'm being super rude. I'm like, as you're like walking into their house. And then, you know, you'll probably just sit down at like their tatami mat and you'll be like either in seiza, which is like where you're kneeling, or you can, if they'll tell you to like be like, raku shite kudasai, like, you know, please, like sit relax, like don't sit in seiza. And you'll be like, oh sorry, I'm being rude, and then you like sit like crisscross applesauce basically. So it's like way funny because there's all these little like social like kind of things that you have to maneuver through, but it's way fun at the same time because no matter what, you're gonna stick out because you're a foreigner and you're not going to be able to get their stuff perfectly, and they appreciate the fact that you're trying though. So like, you know, you don't have to stress about like, oh, what was that rule, like I have to do this and then this. Like you just have to do your best, and even if you botch it, they still love it, you know. And I mean, the better you're at it, the better it'll be, but even then you're not going to be adopted Japanese in their mind. Sometimes they think it's cute, especially when you're a brand new missionary. That's when they think it's like cute, but after a little bit they're like, it's whatever, but you should know better, but we're not gonna hold it against you because it's hard. Like, so they're usually pretty understanding, and they will always blame themselves for like things, like say there's a story, and this is actually, I'm pretty sure, true. This elder and his companion were like teaching a lesson, and they were sitting in the kneeling, like it's called seiza, so they were sitting like kneeling the entire lesson. And when you do that, your legs get super numb, especially if you don't like adjust your position and stuff. And so the elder gets up and his legs are numb, so he falls and he runs into like one of the support beams in their house and knocks the support beam down. And then like a little bit after that, they have like birds in each apartment complex, and like he like, it flies, and he just like, he thought it was like a bug, so he instinctively like hits at it, like knocks it down and kills it. And in both cases they're both like, oh no, that was an old beam, we were going to replace it anyways, like it's no big deal, we were going to replace it, don't worry. And then like with the bird, like the bird is like good luck, so like, you know, it means a lot. It's just, I don't know. And they're like, oh no, that was an old bird, it was going to die soon either way, we were going to replace it, it's no big deal. It's like they're pretty tactful liars, like when it comes to social like cues and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. You're supposed to keep a, you know, it's kind of save face in front of like society kind of deal. So like it's called like yase gaman. So it basically means like to fake, like endure kind of deal, like to put on like just a face, even though even in the inside or behind you're just like in pain and suffering, like, you know, you're just like want to cry. It's like kind of, I guess, what men think they're supposed to do. It's kind of sad, but